back. And I want to just share with you as well why I'm no longer selling that product. But first, let's have a look at the listing. All right. Here it is, folks. My very first product and its listing. Okay. So first things first, I have 508 reviews, which is actually pretty good. That's very positive. Let's look at the images. Very, very simple images. Like if I was doing this today, I would do a better job. Here's the product, and you'll see there on the lanyard, I have my brand at the time, Ben Bulbin. It's the name of a mountain near me. I put that on the lanyard, so it's fit the label or the brand logo is physically attached to the product, which is really important. I just took some images. You can even see there, like the color is different versus this. Like it looks like a red whistle. Like if I was reading this today, I'd do it so differently. And then I have a video. The video is actually pretty neat, I have to say. I recorded this during COVID. That dog thought it was going for a walk, but it wasn't. Let's let you see it. And this video made me a lot of money, you know. People clicked on the video when they seen it. There's a little logo comes in. That's it. There's the Ben Bulbin dog whistle video, right? Let's just scroll down here. Let's have a look at my sales history, right? This is just the US, right? So it started off at $8.99 in the US. And when I put live there, so this was actually in June 2018, it went live in the US, right? And then I dropped down to $6.98 and it sold really well. I had some hijackers on the listing around this point. And I wasn't selling it. And then it didn't sell for a while. And then still had some hijackers. See now? And then I'm back in. And I actually increased the price. And I got it selling very well at $12.95. That was a very good time for this product for me in the US. Like I was selling it in the UK all at this time, but at this point, getting it up to $12.95 in the US was very good for profitability. And did I even get higher? Yeah, $13.95. Like that was super good. That's almost like it's basically double almost, right? Then things just start going downhill a little bit. The demand isn't there anymore. Spending too much on PPC, and eventually I just, sorry, my phone's ringing there. I just lowered the price and sell out and haven't sold it since. I actually still have this product upstairs. Now, let's scroll down a bit further actually for a second. This again is just some A+ content that I made, which again looks pretty nice, right? And if we go look here at the ratings, let's just see what people were giving out about. Let's go to 1 stars. So again, whistles don't work. A yellow lab jack was the first seen to work with dogs, stop barking, turn their heads and look at me. The novelty wore off. Whistle could they blow pretty hard to get a workable sound. So again, folks, these were a really, really low price, competitively priced whistle. Like they weren't a premium product. They can hear it there. And I think people were expecting too much of it. So I did get quite a few returns. But given the volume I was selling, the returns were still quite small. And most people, like, because the price, like, you know, between $6 or $7 to, you know, $13, $14, people weren't too worried about the price, about it, because it was such a low cost item. And the higher the price of an item goes, the more likely people are going to return an item or actually be like, you know, if you bought something for $70, didn't work, people be very annoyed. And that wasn't that I was selling a bad product. Like most people, like 44%, give it a 5-star. So for the vast majority of people, if you add 5 and 4-star together, like more than 1 and 2 were having a really good experience. Even if you had the 3 stars, it's quite a good experience. And bear in mind, people will always leave a negative review more likely than a positive review. So again, overall, most people were happy. But it was probably my most successful product at that time. But at the same time, you know, I probably could have made it a little bit higher quality, but I was never going to redesign the whistle. Now, let's have a look at the market now, and then let's talk about why I got out of it. So this is the dog whistle market now at the moment. There's these ones here that people are buying a lot of, but look at this, like that is terrible. That must be a new listing. That is shocking reviews. Let's have a look. 51 days. I knew it. They just went live. Over 500. They're going very aggressively to get to market, but like That's bad reviews. Like, um, so if you look at this market now, like 1,000 search results, they're all selling the same product. Um, there's the same one I have, but that is the original Acme, so that's like a really high quality product. Um, there's none there at 640.94, so nearly half the price, folks. Again, there's another Acme. If I was to buy one, I'd be buying these ones, right? Or that one there, 1658. Like they're a high quality product, and this is hints at where it went wrong for me. So as I said, this is my first product, and what happened was I woke up one day to see that my listing was paused in the UK, and this was making the the guts of my sales. I was selling probably £150 a day of this product, so 15, 20 sales a day in the UK, and I hadn't realized, but there was actually a patent on the product, and the patent owner, Acme Whistles, had said I infringed on their design. Now, I really didn't realize this. If I did, I never would have launched it. But ultimately, it was my first product and actually got me to where I am today. And I did well out of it for a few years. But it was basically shut down overnight, and I could no longer sell it. So from that point on, and then what was happening in the US, and just in terms of PPC costs and the low price of this item, it just wasn't competitive for me anymore to keep selling it. So I bowed out of this market. I've got into other markets where I don't have the same issues with, patents or trademarks. I'm now much more careful. I always check before I order an item, and I don't foresee this happening again. But I wouldn't recommend going into a very competitive market like this. You can see there, they made 500 sales, one of those companies there, but like they couldn't a dollar or two profit, maybe they're making $1,000, but they spent a lot on PPC as well. It's not a market, folks, I would go into now again, looking back. But for me at the time, it was great. And it was brilliant because I could sell it all over the world so easy and so fast. Air, you just ship it over. Like, it was brilliant that way. So yeah, that was my first product. That's just me reminiscing. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in launching a product, a better product, go to my bio. There's ways we can work together, or if any questions, put them down below. Make sure to like the channel, subscribe, whatever it is, all that good stuff. I love it. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.